Hello there, welcome back to my lesson 5 on learning how to crochet. I hope you have been having a great time so far. So if you've been following my videos, by now you have done single crochet, you have learned how to do half double crochet, and you have learned how to do double crochet. So each one of my projects are small, tiny, square looking pieces like these, and they're very handy for you to use in the bathroom as washcloths, or you can use it in the kitchen as a dishcloth, pot holders. You know, it's not something that you have to get rid of. You just keep this and use it, and it's very, very absorbent since it is 100% cotton. So I really like that type of yarn. If you have done these and you have mastered these here, I think you're ready to move on to treble crochet. Your treble crochet will look like this. So your stitches are taller and more spaced out. So it definitely is quite a lacy, see-through type of garment. So it doesn't exactly make a very good pot holder here. You can still use this in the kitchen, but because it is so spaced out, it's not exactly very useful. But you need to know how to do a treble crochet, because some projects in the future, you know, when you are attempting some different things, they will require a treble crochet stitch, and I want you to be ready and know how to do it. So I would say you do about maybe 3, maybe 4, no more of these dishcloths here, so that you master the skill on how to do the treble crochet, and then leave it. Don't worry too much about it. Most of the projects that I do in crochet will require single, half crochet, and double crochet. So treble crochet is not so common. So whenever I need it, I will let you know, we will review it in the project and take it from there. So let's move on into treble crochet, and you already know this, so I'm not gonna go explain every single move I'm doing. If you need that, go back to video 1, 2, and so on, okay? So here we go. We wrap the yarn around our fingers, make a loop to make a chain. I will do 25 chains. First 3 ones become 2. There's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there we go, 25 stitches. I like my ball of yarn on the floor, so here we go. So let me just double check if I actually counted correctly. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right. For you to get started on the treble crochet, you need to yarn over twice. 1 and 2. Then bring those yarn overs a little closer to the last loop, and you need to find the 5th chain from the hook, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Insert the hook right there. Now you yarn over again and bring that through that loop. Yarn over again and bring the yarn through the 2 loops, the first 2 loops. Yarn over again and bring the yarn through the next first 2 loops. Yarn over one more time and bring the yarn to the last 2 loops. That's your treble crochet. So here we go again. Yarn over 2 times. Next stitch. Bring the yarn through the stitch first. Yarn over, first 2. Yarn over, first 2. Yarn over. Finish up with the 2 remaining stitches. Next stitch. Yarn over there. So you see you have 4 loops around your hook. Work on the first 2. And then you have 3, work on the first 2. Now you have 2, finish it up and pull it through. I'll do it one more time. Nice and slow. There. So as you can tell, your treble crochet is becoming nice and long. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Big long posts. By now I literally call it a post because it is so long. Okay. Also remember that the first treble crochet here is not a treble crochet, right? This one here is those 5 chains, those 4 chains actually that tugged along when you brought your crochet hook into the 5th chain from hook. It actually made a treble crochet, but it's not a treble crochet. It's disguised. But it counts as a treble crochet, okay? So from now on, I will pass forward and meet you at the end of the row. There we go, finished up the row. And it's time now for us to count how many treble crochets we got. So remember, we chained 25. That doesn't mean you're going to have now 25 treble crochets. It's going to be a little less. So the first treble crochet, as I mentioned before, is the 4 stitches that tugged along when you inserted the hook on the 5th chain. It counts as a treble crochet from now on. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right. So you chained 25 and now you have 22 treble crochets. It's time now to go to the other row. And for that, you will have to chain 4. And these 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, they will count as your first treble crochet. All right, just like these little guys here did as well. And then you turn your work. And you're going to crochet into the next stitch. So you might be asking, is it this one or is it this one here? It is that one, okay? Here is your last treble crochet right there, and you made a treble crochet on top of it. You built a treble crochet on top of it by doing the chains. So now you turn and you're going to actually build treble crochets sort of on top, but or above, I don't know what would be the best term, above each of these posts. So they will go more or less right there, and then right there, and then right there, so that the posts, they will line up as your work grows. You'll see that happening. All right, so we turn, and where is my next stitch? Right there. Okay, because if you're doing it right here, you're going to be doubling up just the beginning, and then later on, instead of having 22 stitches, you will have 23. And if you do that on every round, pretty soon you don't have a square, you have a triangle. So you don't want that to happen right now. All right, so let's move on. Yarn over twice. And this time we don't have a chain to deal with. We have the actual stitch that was formed by doing the treble crochet. So you need to be careful that you're actually bringing your yarn through both loops. If you look up like that, there's the loop, there's another loop. You don't want just one loop or just this loop. Not that that is wrong. There is things, projects that will ask you to do that, but right now that's not what we want. I want you to bring your hook right through both loops. You see them above right there. Okay, so I did my 2 yarn overs. Bring it into the chain, pull the yarn in. First 2, and last 2. So there is no surprises here now. All right. It's the same as the other row. So that is your treble crochet. When you get to the end of the row, you do exactly what you just did on this row here. All right, so I will show that to you one more time. I'll pass forward, and when we get there, we'll do the turn one more time, and then from there, I'll let you build up the sample on your own, and we will meet when it looks like a square. All right, so here I am at the last 2 stitches. So the second to last stitch is a actual treble crochet. The last one is, remember what? It's the 4 chains that tugged along when you inserted the yarn in the 5th chain from the hook. Yes, that's the ones. So they look a little different. So let me just do the second to last stitch right here. And then it's not quite clear here where exactly do you insert the hook. So really kind of wherever. Make like a little space there, and that's where it goes. Because it's just chains. It's not actually, yeah. There we go. So put it down again. One more time. Double check that you actually have 22. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There we go. So you will notice that the end here might be a little tight. Yeah. Don't worry too much about it. There is a trick later that you will learn on how to make the foundation chain not so tight, but for the learning purpose, don't really worry about it. And the edges are not going to be all super smooth. As you have noticed on my last work, they turn a little bumpy. Well, there is more things that you can do to a washcloth, which is made a trimming around it, but I'm not going there quite yet because you're learning, so we do one step at a time. What I'm focusing right now is that your stitches look even. Your stitches look the same, okay? So that you feel comfortable with the yarn running through your fingers, and it comes with time, okay? So don't lose your patience. So let's do the turn one more time. We chain 1, 2, 3, and 4. Turn. And is it here? No, it's there, right above that second to last post that you made here. That's where you're trebling crochet next. And one more time, remember that the first 4 chains count as a treble crochet. Don't forget that. So from here, move on your own. Here we go. My sample of treble crochet is all finished. And we ended up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows. So as you can tell, you need a lot less rows to complete a project here. As you notice, the project grew quickly because the posts are so tall. So you quickly came up with a square. But the thing is like that, the treble crochet, as you can see, will have a lot of space in between. So it's a very lacy, see-through type of stitch. It has its purpose in certain projects, and we'll get there. Don't worry about where you're going to use this now. This finishes up my how to crochet projects. I'm sorry, how to crochet videos. From now on, I will be posting things that develop, crochet projects that develop upon these concepts of the chain, the single crochet, the chain or the foundation chain, the single crochet, the half double crochet, and treble crochet. There is other stitches that work, that with time I'll get there and I'll show you one step at a time. So from now on, we will be doing things. I'll be posting small things, small projects that you can make with these stitches. I hope you're enjoying it and finding it rewarding to learn something different, something new. It's definitely handy. You can usually take a project along when you go to, I just need to tuck this in a little more. When you go to practice games with your kids, you know, there you are sitting in the soccer field. Just get your hook and your yarn out and work. It's just so much fun. Or usually everywhere where you feel like, oh, I'm going to be waiting in this doctor's office forever. Take your crochet ball and project along. It usually tucks into your purse really easy. This thing is not pokey, so it's not gonna pierce your purse or anything. So yeah, so there's endless possibilities. So I'm gonna tuck in this one here too. And as I said, share these videos with anybody you think that might be interested, or even for people who you think, they'll never crochet, they'll be dead first. You know what? If you kind of like bring it down to a understandable video like this, I think I made myself clear, and I try not to rush to the stitches. I try not to make the videos impossible to watch. You know, I'm just here being myself, and not too long, and encouraging you to just give this a try. So I'm sure there's somebody in your life that you might want to maybe have them try this out as well. So there it is. Okay, so here we go. We finished treble, we finished double, we finished half double crochet, and we finished single crochet. Good job. So thank you so much for being part of this learning how to crochet adventure, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you are hooked. Yeah, literally, that you kind of like want to do this now more and more and more, because the things that can be built with crochet are really, really so neat. There is all kinds of uses for it, so I enjoy having you here with me, so that you can just have something different to do with your hands. I know nowadays we are so busy, and we are so much doing the same things over and over again. So crochet is kind of nice to just kind of have something different to do with your hands. So give it a try. Subscribe to my channel, and so you can see the things that I do, and also the things that are really easy for you to move on and start doing some things really fun as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the future. Thank you.